Yo, what's up, guys? CastnBlast here, and I'm here with our first recap in the minor league clan wars. AZ Wildcats versus the highly active Season 3 Archer Queen League champions. That's who we got to face in our first ever league war. And they came out looking like champs right off the bat, coming in with all their attacks. And we looked like first-time players. So definitely, as you can see from the stats, they took home the victory with a 68-72, but I'm excited about this clan. We're going to take a look at their top Town Hall 11 3-star, because you guys don't see many of that. It is the mass minor spam attack. Pretty simple. We came in with a lot of bases that weren't set in a war base pattern. Mistakes across the board, guys, for us in our first war ever. Like, didn't know on friendly challenges you had to set new bases. We also had players. We entered the Archer Queen basic minor league group. If you guys haven't checked out the minor leagues, man, I'm so excited about them. There's so many you can enter different league sets in the minor league. So depending on what kind of bases, how many players you have, you can apply for different sets. We did the Archer Queen. Don't know if that's going to be a good idea at this point in time, because right before the league started, we had some players drop. Some players make some awful mistakes on upgrading that we had to kick out of the clans or the clan. So we'll see as the season goes. I don't know how many wars we'll win, if any, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm energized. You know, it's straight up town hall for town hall, you know, no modding, no sort of engineering. So it's fun. Our clans planning again, talking together, using the Discord app. If you guys haven't checked out the minor league, I suggest you hit them up, see what their layout is. You can go to minorleaguecwweebly.com and look them up, give them a ring, and see if your clan wants to get in on this, because like I said, it is a lot of fun. The camaraderie is there. We're already joking with different clans into the Discord chat. It should be good. I'll be able to show you some recaps, be able to talk to you guys about it. They came in very strong. Their Town Hall 9s did a lot of work early on. We weren't there at the same portion. So obviously they took home the victory, as the reigning champs should. I think they cleared out 3-starred 11, 3-starred all 10s, except good old CastnBlast there, who didn't know he was in war because he was at work. So that was another awesome portion. Got home, you know, 5 hours left, realized I still had 2 attacks to do. But we'll take a look at some of these attacks. Here's a good one here by Bond. I know we hit this base, failed first, made a plan. I had a plan going in for it. Bond said he had a plan going in for it. Kind of said what he was going to do. Sounded a lot like I wanted to do. I was like, go ahead. If you got the plan, hit it. And he comes up with a good plan 3-star attack here. So you can see he's clearing out a funnel, gets his golems in, clearing out another funnel. And he's going to wall break in to get the queen and the CC, pretty much where I would want to wall break. Their bases, they used a lot of good, well-built, played-out, tested bases, as I'd expect coming from reigning champs here. So good war for highly active. Much respect to you guys. Thanks for playing with us. We'll see, like I said, how this season's going to roll. Not sure. I think we're playing the runners up next, so that should be another good war. Hopefully we'll come with a tighter game, more well drawn out plans, and I'll be able to show you guys each war's kind of highlights, if you will. So Buller's doing some work in the middle and Hero's going around. He did get a large portion cleared out as his troops kind of hack their way on the outside. So he's following up with hogs on the same side that his heroes are, backing them up and splitting them apart, getting some good lays, waiting for his hogs to move on to the next portion before he's deploying, you know, kind of surgically his next groups of hogs. So as that power moves in on one group, then comes in the last couple sets of hogs, and bomb goes off there. So he's going to have to throw down his last heal, but with a couple defenses left, you already know it's going to be a 3-star. So very good attack, very well drawn out. Like I said, they had some good base designs. You see their heroes on one end of the portion, all the traps on the other end of the portion. You're going to have to expect that from bases at this caliber. You know, they had a lot of maxed out heroes. I think their Town Hall 10s, all their heroes were maxed out. And we're kind of a little underpowered. You know, it's a lot coming from ladder to go to straight league plays. You got to expect league play. You're going to hit max bases respectively at their Town Hall, just because it's matched up Town Hall for Town Hall. Where in ladder, everyone's trying to get the advantage on war weight. So hopefully we'll be able to clean up a few things. You know, I'm hoping by the middle season, maybe our bases will have a lot more maxed heroes. As you can see, you know, they're number 14 full max base, max heroes hitting by our number 14, and he's still got another 9 levels to go up on his heroes. So we're a little underweighted, I guess, in war, and we're actually having trouble right now getting matched in our second week because they have every single base is fully maxed, and we don't have a lot of bases that are even fully maxed. So could be a problem coming up this season, but we'll see. This is the mass witch slap, and I thought it was pretty interesting, you know, getting those witches walking on the outside and just straight coming in heroes on the inside. No golem on this, just mass witch. So I thought I'd throw that in there. There you see another hound in the CC. Seeing how many kind of hounds and golems when I watched the replays that their bases actually had, does have me actually a little excited to see what we can draw up in the attack plans. But you see healers and witches are walking beautifully on the outside. His heroes on the inside are keeping pace, moving at the same basic rate, and that's what you want to get out of your witch slap. Now this was something interesting I saw on the replay. So as witches walk out, and I think they noticed a pup or something, so they walked all the way back in this cell, a cell where they were going to go nowhere at, to walk all the way back outside again. You always can't count on your troops' AI to be the best. His witches keep walking on the outside. King's down on the inside, still got his queen left, but it is going to be a 3-star. So, like I said, hopefully we'll get some more upgrades on our town halls, kind of make games a little more even in the future. Either way, it's still a lot of fun. Like I said, guys, if you're like us where you're kind of fed up of that engineered style build, these are something you can check out. And maybe you don't have a lot of Town Hall 10s. You know, we thought we were gaining more Town Hall 10s when we signed up for the Archer Queen level, and then we lost a lot of our Town Hall 10s a couple weeks before league play. So something that we're going to have to reevaluate if this is the right Archer Queen's the right one for us. If we need to dip a little lower where we're using less Town Hall 10s. So we just don't have that same Town Hall 10 spread, which brings me up. If you guys are looking for a league or a clan and you're a Town Hall 10 and you have some attacks you can do, hit us up. So we got another witch slap here. He's using the one golem type walk, and a lot of this war was kind of dominated at Town Hall 9 on both sides by witch slap. We had a lot of go-ho attacks that went well. I saw they used a lot of witch slap, some queen walk attacks, a lot of witch slap. So that's where Town Hall 9's at right now. I don't know if maybe in the future we will see witches take another downturn. We'll have to see. But good walking on the out portion. His queen took a walk in the out. Golem in the middle. Kind of a well-built, well-designed attack. I've seen this base before, though. I don't know if this is a base on the forums. Kind of a popular base. I've seen it in war 2 or 3 times. I think I queen popped it in an old video that was like a 9.5 type of build on this base. But they had a lot of well-designed and built bases. So here's another R25 attacker, level 23 heroes, taking down another max hero base with type of witch slap attack. And you're going to see that trend in a lot of your wars. I don't know what you guys are seeing as far as your top attacks, but that's where we are. So I thought this one was interesting. AF got to it right before I could, but like I said, we saw some golems and some hounds being used in their bases. And guys, if you see that in war, Queen Pop was designed to shut down bases built with those CCs. And he has a basic outside queen. So this base was failed on first hit by Witch Slap. And AF comes in beautifully with the good old Queen Pop. So for a lot of the people that talking to Cass like, hey, Queen Pop's good, there's no way you're ever going to use it in any sort of league play. FYI, guys, bam, right here. League play, Queen Pop takes down 3 stars. Level 21 heroes taking down a fully max, fully hero, league built champion base. And you'll see it another time. But here you go. So he just uses the heroes kind of in the suicide method, take out the queen, and with no reason to really pull the CC as it was a hound, you're just going to see Queen Pop do what Queen Pop was built to do. Overpower a base. He kind of uses a haste on the front end. You see a small Tesla farm built out there. Uses a rage to get his first set of loons moving at those last set of air defenses. As defenses are turning on his next set of hounds, here comes the next set of rage and more loons spread out. So he's using this kind of in the old fashioned. He still has a hound alive as his troops move into the very last cell. A half of a hound alive, not just any hound. So no troops to kind of back in these defenses, but that is a massive pile of loons left, and that hound is still alive. I know he wishes he got that hound to pop, but it just never did. So full hound alive. Pup's burning through the top. Archer Queen moving around still with her hero or her ability unused. And that is a Queen Pop at base 16 in the minor league clan wars. You heard it first here from Cast and Blast. Good hit, AF. I think AF used both of his hits this war on air. So good hit there. Good hit there. Let's take a look at just maybe a few more highlights from this last war. We'll take a look at my first minor league play. I use a Shattered Goho attack on this one. Comes out very nice. And on this base, there was a couple fails on it before. So, you know, I kind of mapped out the defensive range. I saw what worked. A guy did a Laloon attack on it, and I saw he tried a Shattered Laloon. So I basically did the same approach as him, collected all my defensive fire on the golems, timed the wall breakers to get my troops into that first cell. And then what I changed this war and what I've been practicing, and I used to do it in before, 1 jump and 3 heals. There's no rage with my bowler kill squad. I'm using the heal again on my kill squad to get some more distance out of them. And I made that little change. You can see I'm sticking with the 24 hogs. And it worked out well for me. I throw poison down on the hero, slow her down, and I also know that's where the CC is right about to meet up. CC pulls, and I lead them with another poison, and this is where a lot of people rage, and I'm just kind of holding still and waiting. I know that poison is going to help finish him off. I throw the heal down while my king's standing there to get a little more distance out of him, and also where my bowlers and queen are. Thought my bowlers are going to go up into that cell. I knew there was a giant bomb up there, and I wanted to keep them healed up. They did not go into that cell, though, so I probably could have saved the heal for my hog pack. First bomb goes off. Did not know there was a bomb there because we hadn't tested out that part of the base. Figured there would be a bomb right here, but it never went off. So that's where I was planning on using my first heal. Good for me. Come up to the Tesla farm and last Wiz tower. So I decided to throw my heal down there. Figured there'd be bombs around the Expo Islands, if you will. And you can see there was 2 on the first one and not on the second one. So never really found that 4th bomb location. I'm assuming it's probably in the Expo Island in that first cell. Maybe my hogs never crossed it. Don't know. But as you can see, queen alive. Buller's cleaning up one side with my goblin and wizards and hogs up north. Solid 3-star attack with a good scout on first hit. You know, just use the first hit's good portion of his attack and capitalized on it. We'll take a look at our last air kind of attack here. You got your king and queen coming down. So once again, if a clan wants to use golems and hounds in their CC, guys, make them pay. And even in this meta with the air defenses on one side, your heroes and splash on the other, don't be afraid to work around it. So AF, good pop hitter. He switches up his spells a little, puts in those haste and rages, brings his own Skelly spell and a max poison in the CC. I don't know why. We'll have to ask him on that. Maybe he couldn't get a max Skelly spell when he was ready to hit. AF is not the same time zone as most of our clans. So holler to the Aussies out there. Cross the pond there. He just comes in with his hero simply to clear out an air defense and form a funnel onto where he wants to put his loons. So sacrificial heroes just to start off the first portion of the attack, and he gets 1 air defense out of them. You're like, that's not a lot of defenses for what you spent, right? It's gonna work beautifully though. Comes in with his hounds, a couple of haste to get his loons moving into those first air defense, and then a couple more rages. Hounds are alive as they move over to that next air defense. So there's the last portion of the base is what he has to worry about. And he wants to get his hounds out front as the queen is focusing on him. You can see he throws that Skelly spell in, and holy, they ripped through her in a matter of seconds. Max queen utterly obliterated by that Skelly spell again. Still has hounds alive, has a whole pack of loons alive, and 2 hounds and a small portion of the base. So there was again that hound blow up instant pup kill that we've seen a few times. That's always a bad thing, but he's going to have more than enough troops to finish off the last end of the base. He still has Skellies trapped inside the walls from that level 1 Skelly queen kill. Guys, that spell is powerful. If you haven't played around with it and you're stuck on bases like this, like how do I trap the queen? How do I get to her? Don't trap her. Use the Skelly spell or finish on her. He actually did both. He finished with the Skelly spell on the queen. So beautiful air attack. Thought I'd throw that in for you guys. I'll definitely be covering, you know, some 10 versus 10, 11 versus 11 3-stars, but we didn't have any 10 versus 10 or 11 versus 11 3-stars. So maybe next war. I think they had one at the bottom. 10 versus 10. Yeah. Was there a Skelly or a minor attack? Yeah, this was kind of neat. So he had a minor attack come in. Queen walk, minor attack. I'll throw in as I finish it up, but you guys can watch that. So if you guys haven't checked out any sort of leagues, or your clan, like my clan, is kind of fed up with the matchmaking system, check out Minor League Clan Wars, guys. Everyone I've met has been exceptional. You know, from what I've heard, this league is exemplary in their usage, their players. I've never heard anything about them having troubles and issues with moderators, clans getting banned for modding, and The leaders that I've talked to out of this clan, as far as people that manage it, have been amazing. Awesome people. Everyone's kind of the same mindset I am that I've talked to. You know, it's a fun game. The competition is there. I like to be competitive, but don't let it overwhelm you guys. If you're so competitive that you're making enemies everywhere you go and every person you talk to, then you need to remember this is still just a game. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen to the AZ Wildcats. Are we going to win the championship? Who knows? We might. We're going to have a lot of improvement to do. So I guess we'll see. I hope you guys like these recaps. Let me know what else you want to see in the recaps or what you want me to talk about or go over. I'm not a recap type person. So hopefully I'll have more for you in the future. There's a lot of Town Hall 9 or 10s on their side that we should have cleaned up, and we just fell short. Both of these should have been cleaned by our 10s early, but our 9s got to start doing some work out of the bottom. So hope you guys like it. Press like and subscribe. Ask me questions if you got them. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll check you guys next time.